All right, you're at home doing this lab virtually. It's the Measuring Speed Lab. You're going to be doing your lab through a Google form, and I'm going to be directing you to do that lab by basing that off of this sheet. If you come a little closer, you've probably seen me talk about the CPO, car, and track. We talked a little bit about the photo gates and how they work. We've talked about how they communicate information to the CPO monitor. It will be giving a time taken for the car to reach this gate and get to this gate. And then you're going to take that time and know the distance and calculate speeds that it takes the car to make it down the ramp. So as I said before, you'll be using a Google form to follow along. On our lab, if we take a look at it, in introducing the scientific method, as we will in all of our labs, make sure you can read that on the camera, we identify a question to be answered, we make a hypothesis, we test that hypothesis using procedures, we collect data, we analyze the data when we're finished with averages and means, then we draw conclusions by answering questions. Now what we're going to do is take a look at the initial question of the lab, which will, how will a changing slope affect the speed of the CPO energy car? Hypothesis: as the slope of the ramp increases, the speed of the energy car will blank. That's where you're going to come in on your Google form and make a selection. Go ahead and make that selection now. Also, what we're saying here is that we have 3 books right now. We will be inserting 3 more books, so that ramp is going to increase its slope. What will that increase in slope do to the speed of the car?